Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylin and I post videos every single Saturday with a few sprinkled in between. And I post videos mainly about eating disorder recovery and intuitive eating. And if that's something that you're interested in, I would love for you to stick around and click on that subscribe button down below. You can also click on the little bell icon if you want to be notified every single time I upload. For this week's video, I asked you guys over on Instagram and also on my community tab here on YouTube just to give me some recipes. So you guys gave me so many recipes that sound absolutely delicious. So this is a full week of eating my subscribers and friends' recipes. Let's roll the clip for Monday. Good morning. The first recipe that I am going to try out today are German banana pancakes. I'm gonna make them in my blender just because it's a lot easier and the instructions are all in German. I translated the ingredients, but let's do this. Let's try your recipes, starting off with pancakes, which, I mean, who doesn't love pancakes on a Monday morning, you know? Brightens your day. It doesn't say in the recipe, but I'm also going to add some chocolate chips because banana and chocolate is just the best combination ever. And the batter looks really good. It smells very banana-y. I don't think I've ever put so many bananas in pancakes before, but I'm really interested to see what it tastes like. The first recipe down, these German banana pancakes. They look so soft and delicious, but smells like really warm banana bread. That's like if banana bread and pancakes had a baby. That's what this tastes like. Delicious. I'd give this an 8 on 10. And I'll just see you guys at lunch. So for lunch today, we are going to be trying out a tuna salad. So the ingredients that you'll need are some tuna, avocado, lemon, red onion, some cucumber. It called for coriander, but I find that it tastes like soap, so I'm subbing out for some parsley, and then I'm also going to add some tomatoes, and then you also need some olive oil. And then this was the recipe in general, but she didn't say to eat it with like crackers or anything like that, and this wouldn't be enough, so I'm also going to have some fresh baguette, and yeah, just chop it up and see how that tastes. Every single time I have tuna, it's always like mixed with mayo and in a sandwich, so I'm interested. I feel like it's going to be really dry, but maybe the avocado will help. There's no instructions, so I'm assuming that I just dice it really thinly and toss it in a bowl with the lemon juice and olive oil, and I'm assuming salt and pepper. But yeah, let's do it.
It's starting to begin. Hear the words we were meant to sing. Close my eyes, I feel where we are, where we are.
I wish I had measurements, but I'm gonna put some more olive oil and also some more pepper. And like I said, tomatoes weren't in the original recipe, but it just sounded really good. That's so much better than I thought it was gonna be. It's a 9 out of 10. Really, really good. And this is lunch for today. That was so good. Hello friends, I finished work and decided to make myself a little bit of a snack before I go and work out. This is just a snack. I felt like nobody really suggested it, but I have an apple, a spoonful of Nutella, and then some of these little, they're kind of like crackers, but they taste a little bit like pretzels. I like dipping them in the chocolate, but this is my afternoon snack. Hello you guys. Hi bud. I got hit with a pretty bad headache, but I'm feeling a little bit better now, so I'm going to make some supper. And I am so excited for this dish that somebody recommended. I think it's called like the best mac and cheese ever. It has Gruyere cheese. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but that's okay. Just let me know nicely how it's pronounced in the comments. It has sharp cheddar, and we're just going to cook it up. I'm just cooking up the noodles right now. I'll show you guys the final product. And like I said, all of the recipes are going to be linked in the description, but honestly, just a nice warm bowl of macaroni and cheese. That sounds really, really good. So there's a lot going on. You need panko, smoked paprika, salt, pepper, whipping cream, butter, so many different kinds of cheese, and some milk.
Till the dawn, we light it up like like the stars, no more fear of hiding. Stay where we are, we're the ones, we can break this silence.
This macaroni and cheese smells unbelievable. I've never smelled something this great. Damn! The moment of truth. Holy macaroni. Hands down the best mac and cheese I've ever had. Wow, best thing all day. That's delicious. Good morning, friends. So we are going to make some breakfast, and today we are going to make tortas. I'm saying it incorrectly, I know, but a beautiful subscriber of mine sent me a DM with the recipe on Instagram, and I'm really excited to try it. So you need some kind of bread. The recipe that I'm following called for like French bread, and it had to be a little bit stale, and I got this 2 days ago, so I think that it'll be okay. Some warm milk with vanilla, some beaten eggs, and then this is just some cinnamon sugar to put on top afterwards. It kind of reminds me a little bit of French toast, but let's make some of this for this morning's breakfast. This looks and smells heavenly. I can't wait to try it. Cheers. Wow, easy 10 on 10. It's also such a good way to use stale bread to limit food waste and stuff like that. I am so glad I tried this. Again, the recipe will be linked below. You'd think it would taste like French toast, and it's similar, but this is definitely a standout dish on its own. I'm so glad I'm doing this video this week. It's been so fun to try new recipes, and there's still so many new recipes to come, so. Also, would you guys want to see daily vlogs or vlogs in general? I work from home and we can't go anywhere because it's quarantine, and we take the pandemic very seriously. So I'm not sure if you guys would want to see a day in my life, you know, how I prep for my writing, my FaceTime calls, my YouTube planning, how I manage work and everything like that, as well as YouTube. So if that's something that you're interested in, then let me know. Hello, so I just finished filming a video and now I'm going to have lunch. I'm just having leftover macaroni and cheese from yesterday. It was so good, and I mean, the leftovers, they've got to be eaten. So I'm gonna have some of this. I've got to finish my work, and then I'm also having my latest obsession, which is Perrier and orange juice. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but I like the fizziness or carbonation from the Perrier, and then the orange juice just adds a little bit of sweetness. I love it. Hello, my friends. My face is still incredibly red, but I actually got sent this next recipe. It's from food.com like 3 or 4 times in my DMs, and it's called the perfect burger. And I usually keep my burgers pretty simple, like ground beef, salt, pepper, put it in the pan or on the barbecue. So for this recipe, you are going to need an egg, some mustard, some Worcester sauce. I don't have any, and as a substitution online, it said that we could use balsamic vinegar. So that's what I'm going to use. A small onion, garlic, salt, pepper, and ground beef. And then it gives a long list of add-ins that you can add into the mixture just to add some extra flavor. And in one of the DMs, it said to add chopped parsley, which I have, sesame oil, and sour cream. I know it sounds like a strange mixture. When I read it, honestly, I was a little bit taken aback, but let's just do it and see how it turns out. So this definitely doesn't look like burgers I would normally make. It smells kind of like mustard and sesame oil, so I'm interested to see how it tastes because there's a lot of different flavors going on in there and stuff that I normally wouldn't put in. I've done onion, garlic. I don't think I've ever put in fresh herbs though. I like to top it with spinach or lettuce and stuff like that. Also, I get an overwhelming amount of DMs on Instagram and sometimes some comments on YouTube too, asking if I drink water. And I do. Water is definitely my favorite drink, and if I do have something else like juice or a smoothie or anything like that, I always show you guys, but I'm also always drinking water. And I just don't show this because I'm sipping on it basically all day. Anyway, I'm pretty hungry for dinner, so let's cook up some burgers. I also added some fresh mozzarella. I put 2 pieces on my boyfriend's burger because he really loves cheese. And yeah, they smell really good so far. And as far as condiments, we're gonna keep it pretty simple. We have mayo, ketchup. As a side, not on the burger, I'm gonna add some tomatoes and then just some onion and spinach. Comment your favorite burger topping below. Okay, the burger is done and it smells delicious. We're gonna do a quick taste test. I'm going to try to take a bite. It's a really big burger, so I might have to cut it in half, but that slaps. And I don't say that often, but that is so good. 10 on 10. We are going to go watch some Sons of Anarchy, eat dinner. I've eaten all of the tomatoes already while cooking. That's okay. And if we do have something after, I'll show you. Good morning. Today's Wednesday, and I'm gonna start off my day with a chai latte. So for breakfast today, we have apple cheesecake oatmeal. If that doesn't sound good, I don't know what does. But basically, I peeled an apple, I chopped it up, and I cooked it in a pot with a little bit of butter and brown sugar. And then I removed the apples from the pot and then cooked the oats. You can cook them in whatever milk you want to use with some cinnamon. And then to make the sauce that goes on top, it's just 2 tablespoons of cream cheese and some maple syrup. You can add more if you like it really sweet. I think I used around a tablespoon, something like that. And it smells and looks delicious. It's time for a taste test. I have to get a little bit of everything. What? That's so good. I can't believe I've never had cheesecake oats. Highly recommend. This would be really, really good with blueberries too. I'm feeling a little bit peckish, so I'm just going to have one of these strawberry yogurt granola bars. I love these so much. It just reminds me of my childhood. Hello friends. So for lunch today, I'm just cooking up some burgers. Just added some extra parsley and some salt and pepper on top. I'm going to snack on some pickles. These are by far my favorite. I love the mini ones that have garlic in them. And then for toppings, we have fresh mozzarella, spinach, onion, mustard, ketchup, and mayo. Hi, I'm really craving something sweet and like a gummy. So I have these packages of Paw Patrol gummies. They're from my video of eating my childhood favorites for 24 hours or childhood foods. And I hope they're still good because I filmed that video a long time ago. But I'm gonna have these. I'm going to work upstairs and I'll just talk to you guys later. So for dinner tonight, we are making a creamy shrimp pasta. So I'm just boiling some noodles over here. I'm just sauteing some shrimp. And the recipe is super simple. You just need whipping cream, some Parmesan cheese, butter, onion, garlic, and parsley, the usual stuff for like a nice creamy sauce. I'm watching Eleanor Neal. If you guys like true crime, I highly recommend her. I also really like Danielle Hallen. She's really, really great. Hi. Just had a mini meltdown, but I think it's because I'm gonna get my period any day now, but the sauce is nearly done. It looks really good and it smells delicious. Who doesn't like a nice creamy garlic sauce? So anyway, I'm just gonna add the shrimp and we'll put together a little plate and then I'll do a quick taste test for you guys. So I put some of the sauce with the noodles. There's some extra sauce to put on top. Guys, it smells so flipping good. The recipes you guys gave me are just insane. I'll definitely have to do this another time. Taste test. Oh my God. Heaven in a bowl. That is amazing. It's creamy, garlicky. Also, as somebody who rarely follows recipes, it's a really nice change and most of the meals are coming out a lot better than mine, so love it. I am so excited for today's breakfast because I've never had anything quite like it. So I'm just toasting a whole wheat English muffin right now, and I've had like banana peanut butter toast, but this person also told me to add condensed milk, so I picked up this one. I think that it's dairy free. It's just a coconut condensed milk. I couldn't find anything else at the store, and that also sounded really good. It might give it like a toasted coconut kind of flavor. I'm also just working on my morning coffee. Also, I'm thinking about doing a video where one of my subscribers chooses my meals for the day, and you would essentially be featured in the video. So, you know, you would send me clips and be like, oh, for breakfast, please have, or I would like you to try so-and-so and this and that. So I just think that it would be a nice way to include one of my friends, one of you guys in my video. So I'd insert your clip, eat the meals that you recommend. Is that something that you guys would be interested in participating in? Should I do that? I'm still on the fence. I don't know. But anyway, my English muffin is gonna pop and we gotta decorate this gal. Fresh jar of peanut butter, beautiful. This smells and looks exactly like coconut oil, so I hope that it works well. Okay, let's do a little taste test because if I don't like it on its own, I don't really want to ruin my toast with it, so. Ooh. So that is just pure coconut oil. I don't know why it says that it's sweetened condensed. Oh, coconut milk. I thought they meant that this was like coconut condensed milk, but I'm gonna close this. I'll use that for a future meal. I guess I'll replace it with honey and just kind of have a more basic breakfast. That's sad. I was so excited, but you know, you can't win them all. We just can't do it. So yeah, I'm not gonna put coconut oil all over my peanut butter because honestly, I don't really like coconut oil that much. And the people who like swish it in their mouth, it makes me want to gag. So I'm going to use agave instead because somebody else told me to put agave on my toast. So let's do it. Taste test. That's so good. I feel like if I had found regular condensed milk, this breakfast would be even better because I love condensed milk. This is good. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 on 10. Really nice. The agave is a different flavor than honey, which I normally use, but it's quite a nice change. So I have a meeting in around an hour, so I need a really quick lunch. So I'm just reheating some of the pasta from last night. I find that pasta always reheats best in a pan, like instead of the microwave. So I usually nuke it for, I don't know, like a minute, and then I put it in the pan with just a little bit more cream so that none of the noodles are dry. But this is going to be lunch for today. So like I said, tonight is my movie night and I'm really craving some popcorn. So I'm gonna have that later tonight, but I also want to make something that's a little bit light, but is still gonna fill me up. And it's just because I'm not hungry right now, but I do want something. So I asked you guys over on Instagram what your favorite smoothie combinations are. And if you've been around for a while, you'll know that I tend to lean towards green smoothies and fruit smoothies and stuff like that. And the most common fruit smoothie combination that you guys gave me was banana, chocolate, and peanut butter. So that's what we're gonna make. I'm just going to put the ingredients here on the screen, but let's just make a delicious smoothie. I don't know why I thought this would make a much bigger smoothie, but I'm definitely gonna have to have more because this is not gonna fill me up with some popcorn. So I'm gonna drink this. And then I don't have any of your recipes planned for this evening. So I'll probably just look in my fridge and see what sounds good and I'll let you know. This is okay. Honestly, I just really prefer a green smoothie. I'm not into the chocolate peanut butter life when it comes to smoothies, but it's okay. Just gonna drink this. This would not be a what I eat in a week video without a bagel, so we had to honor that.
Drowning in the deep end, can you tell me what I should do? I wanna feel like it's all.
Good morning. It is Friday, finally. I've been looking forward to the weekend all week. On the weekends, I get a chance to do a lot of YouTube work, which is what I love to do the most. This morning for breakfast, we are going to make a spinach omelet. I'm not really an omelet gal. I feel like I used to be, probably like 3 years ago, but eggs lately just haven't been my jams. We'll try it and see how I feel. So we have some onion, tomato, spinach, cheese, and eggs, and then I'm gonna serve it with some toast because you can't have an omelet without toast, right? Is that, maybe it's just me. breakfast today looks impeccable. A beautiful veggie omelet, some toast with butter, and then I just decided to have a glass of orange juice because it sounded really, really good. I haven't had an omelet in a really long time. I'm so used to just having a bagel every day, but this has been really nice to try new recipes and everything. So, not as good as like a sweet breakfast or the breakfasts that I've had this week, but this is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be too. Anyway, I'm going to have some delicious breakfast and I'll see you guys later. Today for lunch, I am going to order some sushi, and a while back I asked you what your favorite rolls, like your favorite sushi rolls were over on Instagram, and I took a screenshot of a couple of them. So I'm gonna see what I can find at my local sushi shop, and I'll just show you everything when it arrives. I feel like I always play it really safe when it comes to sushi. I always get, you know, salmon and avocado and spicy salmon or tuna and things like that, and I really don't branch out to try new things or exciting things, and that's why this video has been a really fun experience. I've loved trying your recipes, and if you do want to see another segment or a part 2 of a video like this and you want me to feature one of your recipes, then let me know. I received hundreds of recipes from you guys over on Instagram, and obviously I can't do that all in 1 week, so if you want me to try your recipes next, then maybe we should do that. But anyway, I'm gonna look through the menu and I'll show you everything when it gets here. Also, the sushi's gonna be here in around an hour, so I'm just snacking on some maple cookies. I don't know if this is just a Canadian thing, but gotta love a good cookie. Hello, so it's a little bit later. I got rid of the space buns. They were hurting my head. I have a very sensitive head. Anyway, I'm starving. I also painted my nails. My nails, as you guys know, are never painted, so we'll see how this goes. So a lot of people who are from Montreal told me to order a sushi pizza, so I ordered in my favorite flavor that they offered, which was spicy salmon. I've never had a sushi pizza before. Tempura, fish eggs, it looks like, I guess, a fried rice patty and some kind of sauce on top. That's what it looks like. Not the most aesthetic, but hopefully it tastes good. I'm honestly so hungry. The next thing that I got are peanut butter dumplings. I'm really not a dumpling person, so I hope I enjoy these. I love peanut butter, so hopefully those are good. And then the last thing that I got is this big shrimp tempura roll. It is so heavy, really, really hefty. But there she is, gorgeous as ever. I asked for avocado instead of cucumber because I find that sometimes I just put so much cucumber and then it's just cucumber. So anywho, let's taste test some of these bad boys. So I have soy sauce and also some spicy mayo. Tempura roll with some mayo. Oh my god, that's heavenly. I don't know if it's because I'm so hungry that, you know, stuff just tastes really good, but next we're gonna try a peanut butter dumpling. I don't know what's inside. Chicken or pork, probably, something like that. Kind of gingery, like very gingery. That sushi roll, I would give 10 on 10. This is maybe like a 3 on 10. It's not it for me. The last thing that we are going to try is a sushi pizza. I don't know. Oh, it's cut into pieces. Okay, let's take a bite. Okay, you guys know what's up. The dumplings were not it, but this is so good. The crispy rice, I don't think I've ever had like fried rice like that before. That's really good. I'm sure you guys don't want to just sit there and watch me eat, so I'm going to enjoy my lunch. And then later this evening, I want to try to make these cookies that you guys sent me. They're made from chickpeas, and I've seen them everywhere, and trust me, I love cookies, so I'm gonna let you guys know if I enjoy them or not. We'll see how easy they are to make, and yeah, we got 2 more recipes, I think, to go through, and then we're done. We're done our week of eating my subscribers' recipes. So it's a little bit later. Harley's eating his breakfast / lunch a little bit late today, so I'm sorry if you hear him munching in the background, but we are going to try to make these flourless chickpea cookies. They look really flippin' good. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know if they're gonna taste good, but I guess we will just have to see. The recipe calls for a food processor, but our food processor is tiny, so I'm gonna use the Vitamix. It has a pulse option, and I'm pretty sure that it's similar. Maybe I'm messing up the whole recipe, I don't know. I feel like the texture for these cookies is gonna be really weird, kind of grainy, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Chickpeas, half a cup maple syrup, and I'm supposed to blend that, so let's do it. It smells overpoweringly like chickpeas. Okay, 1 cup of peanut butter. It calls for natural peanut butter, but we have Kraft in this household because I think I just prefer it. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. I literally never measure this stuff. And then we blend again. Let's try a little bit. It's actually so much better than I thought. Wow. So this is what the batter looks like. It looks pretty delicious and it tastes really nice and sweet. And apparently it's supposed to be super sticky like this. So let's just put it on a baking tray and get cooking, you know? These look and smell amazing. I am going to wait around 10 minutes for them to cool and then we'll do a little taste test. I honestly think I'm gonna be a little bit shook if they taste good because it's just chickpeas, peanut butter, and maple syrup, basically. So for any of you friends, I know some of you are vegan and also gluten-free because you have celiac disease or intolerant or anything like that. So this might be a good recipe for you. If it's good, we'll have to see. Okay, so these cookies, I feel like it's gonna break apart. So let's take a piece of it. Taste test. Oh my God, no way. That's so good. Holy, wow, that's incredible. I don't use chickpeas at all. I highly recommend this recipe. They're not grainy. They're actually really, the peanut butter kind of makes them gooey and a little bit oily, but they're so soft and delicious. I think I'm gonna have one more cookie and then I'll see you for dinner. As you can see, it is the next day, and yesterday evening I had a really bad migraine and just couldn't get myself to cook. The recipe that I had planned was kind of a long and complicated one. It was also one of the ones I was most excited for, but I think I'm going to save it for another what I eat in a week video, or if I ever end up doing a second part to this series, then I will definitely include that recipe. But last night, kind of as like a snack before dinner, I had my leftover sushi from lunch with some Gatorade. And then later on, Andrew and I also shared a garlic cheese pizza. They sell them at Costco. It's basically like a big round garlic cheesy bread type of deal. And we just relaxed. We had that, we sat in the dark, we watched a little bit of Sons of Anarchy, and I just went to sleep. But that's everything that I ate this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked the little twist of how it was different with me trying your recipes. I really loved it. It made me branch out and especially try a bunch of new recipes when it comes to breakfast, because as you know, if you've been here for a while, I am obsessed with bagels and I just always eat bagels. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I post videos every single Saturday and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.